Hi, Mickey Quinn here with Retail Level Up. When I worked in corporate retail, I had a boss who once told me that she got these memos and she would just leave them in her inbox until somebody came around and asked her about one. And then she knew that she might have to take action. Otherwise, she just left them in there, and eventually, if nobody asked about them, she just threw them away. Well, that was a very interesting and possibly the most passive-aggressive method I've ever heard of in how to deal with your inbox. And definitely not one that I would recommend. Frank Clark said, "What great accomplishments we'd have in this world if everyone had done what they intended to do." Most people don't act as quickly as they should on things. They find themselves subject to the law of diminishing intent. The longer you wait to do something that you should do now, the greater the odds are that you will actually not do it. Here are some of the top excuses that people make for not taking the action that they know they need to take. Myth number 1, it's not the right timing. I hear this one a lot. I have a lot going on right now. Well, the timing's just not quite right. Or I'm too busy. Or I'm going to wait until I know more. I'm going to wait until after summer. I'm going to wait and get the kids through school first. If you're waiting to do something because the timing isn't right now, you're making an excuse. The best time to start, that was a year ago. The second best time is right now. Myth number 2, I have to find the best way before I can start. Getting started is the best way. You're going to learn as you go along. You're going to make mistakes. So why wait until you feel like you have just the right method, just enough knowledge? The best time to start is now. Many people waste precious time and money researching ideas and thoughts and taking online courses or going to another seminar or a webinar or watching enough YouTube videos before they really feel that they're ready to give it a try. The best way to learn is by doing. Myth number 3, I don't feel like doing it. If you're one of those who has to have that feeling of inspiration, that lightning bolt of, yes, I feel like I'm ready to do it now, you will forever be at the mercy of inconsistency and chance. Motivation is not something you wait for. Motivation hits you once you get started. And the best way to start is to just do it now. As Harvard psychologist Jerome Brunner said, you're more likely to act yourself into a feeling than feel yourself into action. I had a potential client approach me about joining one of my coaching programs. And after our initial consultation, he said, that the timing's not quite right. I have a lot going on right now, but I'll start soon. So we kept in touch. And every time I reached out to him, he said, no, the timing's not quite right yet, but soon. That went on for about a year. Finally, he decided he was ready to begin. We worked together for 6 months and he started seeing results immediately. That year, he had one of his best years ever. I met with him recently and he said, Mickey, I now understand I should have started when I first met with you. I shouldn't have wasted that year because I felt like I wasn't ready. But even then when I started, I felt like I wasn't ready, but I still got great results. I should have began sooner. Do it now is a mantra that will help you break through that hesitation and that feeling of insecurity. Whatever your goal is, there is something you can do right now that will take you one step closer to achieving that goal. It doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be complicated, but just that one small step that will get you one step closer. You may feel the timing's not right. You may not feel ready. You may not feel confident that you know everything that you should know before you begin. You may not feel like doing it, but do it anyway. You will be so glad that you did it. For more tips like this, like us and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Just search for Retail Level Up. Be sure to visit our website, retaillevelup.com, and sign up for our email newsletters. We send Monday Motivation and Top Tip Tuesday because we all can use a little extra motivation right now, and we can certainly use some top tips, because now, even more than ever, it's time to level up.